Our planet, a tapestry of breathtaking beauty and serene landscapes, also conceals corners of unimaginable peril. These are not merely places of discomfort, but realms where the very elements, the geography and sometimes the inhabitants themselves, conspire to challenge and often defeat human intrusion. From the crushing pressures of the deepest abyss to the searing heat of volcanic vents, from islands guarded by their reclusive inhabitants to roads that cling precariously to mountain precipices, the Earth presents a formidable array of dangers. We are about to embark on a journey to explore these extreme locations, to understand the forces that shape them, and to marvel at the sheer audacity of life that sometimes clings on in these hostile conditions. These are the places even the bravest travelers avoid. Would you dare to visit? Join us as we count down the top 10 most dangerous places on Earth. Prepare to witness environments where survival is a constant battle, where every moment can be a life or death struggle. From isolated tribes to geological nightmares, these locations are as fascinating as they are formidable. It's a stark reminder of the wild, untamed heart of our world. Let's begin our journey into the Earth's most perilous realms. #10, North Sentinel Island, India. Our first destination lies shrouded in mystery, deep within the Andaman Archipelago in the vast Indian Ocean North Sentinel Island. This is not a place one stumbles upon by chance, nor is it a welcoming shore for the curious. It is a realm apart, fiercely guarded by its inhabitants, the Sentinelese. For tens of thousands of years they have lived in almost complete isolation, their culture, their language, their very existence, a secret whispered on the ocean winds. The Sentinelese have made their intentions abundantly clear. They wish to be left alone. Any approach, whether by sea or by air, is met with a resolute and often violent defense. Recognizing their vulnerability, the Indian government has established a 3-mile exclusion zone around North Sentinel Island. It stands as a poignant symbol of cultural sovereignty and the delicate balance between our curiosity and the fundamental right of a people to choose their own destiny. #9 Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Our journey now takes us to the Horn of Africa, to Ethiopia, and to a place that seems torn from the pages of science fiction, the Danakil Depression. This vast, desolate expanse is one of the lowest, driest, and hottest places on Earth, a geological marvel that assaults the senses and challenges the very notion of habitability. Here, the Earth's crust is thin, stretched and torn by tectonic forces, giving rise to a landscape that is both terrifyingly beautiful and profoundly alien. Bubbling mud pools, steaming fissures, and vast salt pans stretch to the horizon, creating a scene of stark, inhospitable grandeur. The temperatures in the Danakil Depression are relentlessly extreme, frequently soaring above 50 degrees Celsius, or 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Yet, despite these hellish conditions, this region is not entirely devoid of human presence. The Afar people, nomadic pastoralists, have called this harsh land home for centuries, eking out a living by mining salt from the vast pans. The Danakil Depression is a land of extreme contrasts, a place of breathtaking, otherworldly beauty, yet one of the most dangerous and unwelcoming environments on our planet. #8 Snake Island, Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. We now travel across the Atlantic to the coast of Brazil, to a small, unassuming island with a truly terrifying secret, Ilha da Queimada Grande, more ominously known as Snake Island. This isolated outcrop, roughly 90 miles off the São Paulo coast, is forbidden territory for humans and for a very good reason. It is home to one of the highest concentrations of venomous snakes found anywhere in the world, a veritable kingdom of serpents where humans are most definitely not at the top of the food chain. The undisputed ruler of this island is the golden lancehead viper, Bothrops insularis, a species found nowhere else on Earth. Their venom is reputedly 3 to 5 times more potent than that of their mainland relatives, capable of causing kidney failure, muscular necrosis, brain hemorrhage, and intestinal bleeding. The Brazilian government, understandably, strictly controls access to Ilha da Queimada Grande. Only a handful of researchers, with special permission and extensive safety protocols, are allowed to visit. Snake Island stands as a stark natural warning, a place where evolution has crafted a perfectly perilous predator in overwhelming numbers. #7 Lake Natron, Tanzania. Our next destination takes us back to Africa, to northern Tanzania, to the shores of a lake that is as beautiful as it is deadly, Lake Natron. At first glance, its shallow waters often appear a startling, almost surreal, blood red or vibrant orange, a consequence of salt-loving microorganisms and algae that thrive in its unique chemistry. Lake Natron is one of the most alkaline bodies of water on Earth, a caustic environment that can have a horrifying effect on unsuspecting wildlife. The most chilling characteristic of Lake Natron is its ability to seemingly turn animals to stone. Creatures that die in or near its waters, particularly birds and bats, can become calcified, their bodies preserved in eerily lifelike poses as the sodium carbonate in the water encrusts them. Yet amidst this chemical hostility, life, in some forms, remarkably endures, and even thrives. The lake is the single most important breeding site for the lesser flamingo, a species that feeds on the spirulina algae that flourishes in the alkaline water. Lake Natron is a place of stark contrasts, a breathtaking visual spectacle with a deeply unsettling secret. #6 Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. We now journey to a place where the danger is invisible, yet pervasive and long-lasting, the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone in Ukraine. This area, encompassing the site of the catastrophic 1986 nuclear disaster at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, remains one of the most radioactively contaminated places on Earth. The epicenter of this desolation is the city of Pripyat, once a bustling modern Soviet city built to house the plant's workers and their families. Today, it stands as a ghost town, frozen in time. Nature is slowly reclaiming the concrete structures, yet the silent threat of radiation lingers in the soil, the water, and the very fabric of the buildings. Despite the lingering contamination and the human exodus, the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone has, paradoxically, become a unique wildlife refuge. In the absence of significant human activity, populations of animals such as wolves, deer, boar, elk, and even the rare Przewalski's horse have flourished. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone serves as a chilling and enduring monument to the catastrophic potential of nuclear technology when things go profoundly wrong. #5 Mount Washington, USA. Our next perilous location is not defined by extreme altitude in the way of the Himalayas, nor by volcanic fury, but by something far more elemental, the weather. We travel to the northeastern United States, to New Hampshire and the summit of Mount Washington. Standing at a modest 6,288 feet, or 1,917 meters, it might not seem particularly imposing compared to the world's giants, but this mountain holds a fearsome reputation as home of the world's worst weather. The primary danger on Mount Washington is its extraordinarily violent and unpredictable wind. For nearly 62 years, the Mount Washington Observatory held the world record for the highest wind speed ever directly measured on the Earth's surface, a staggering 231 miles per hour, or 372 kilometers per hour. The weather on Mount Washington can change with terrifying rapidity. A calm, sunny day at the base can transform into a raging blizzard, with hurricane-force winds and whiteout conditions at the summit within hours. Mount Washington is a potent reminder that danger in the natural world doesn't always come from towering heights or molten rock. #4 Death Valley, USA. We now journey to the arid heart of California, to a place whose name alone evokes a sense of foreboding, Death Valley. This long, narrow basin, part of the Mojave Desert, holds the unenviable title of being the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the United States, and it is officially recognized as the hottest place on Earth. In the summer of 1913, at a location aptly named Furnace Creek, the temperature soared to an astonishing 56.7 degrees Celsius or 134 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest ambient air temperature ever reliably recorded on the surface of our planet. The dangers in Death Valley are primarily related to this extreme heat. Dehydration can set in with alarming speed, and heat stroke is a constant threat for the unprepared. Yet despite its forbidding name and harsh conditions, Death Valley is not entirely devoid of life. It is a place of surprising biodiversity, home to a variety of plants and animals that have evolved remarkable adaptations to survive the extreme aridity and temperatures. Death Valley stands as a powerful reminder of the extremes our planet can offer, a true furnace where the sun's energy is concentrated with lethal intensity. #3 Oymyakon, Russia. From the searing heat of Death Valley, our journey now takes us to the opposite extreme, to the remote village of Oymyakon in the Sakha Republic of Russia, deep within Siberia. This small, unassuming settlement holds the chilling distinction of being the coldest permanently inhabited place on Earth. Oymyakon is known as one of the poles of cold, with temperatures in winter regularly plummeting to below -50 degrees Celsius, or -58 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest officially recorded temperature here was a staggering -67.7 degrees Celsius, or -89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, in 1933. Life in Oymyakon is a continuous battle against the cold. Homes are heavily insulated, often with triple or quadruple glazing on windows. The hardy residents of Oymyakon, primarily indigenous Yakuts and Russians, have developed unique strategies to cope with these brutal conditions. Oymyakon offers a stark glimpse into a world dominated by extreme cold, a place where the very air can seem to crackle with frost. #2 The Dallol Volcano, Ethiopia. We return once more to Ethiopia, not far from the Danakil Depression, to explore another geological wonder that is as breathtakingly beautiful as it is profoundly dangerous. The Dallol Hydrothermal Field, often referred to as the Dallol Volcano. This is not a classic conical volcano but rather a vast, low-lying area where volcanic heat interacts with groundwater and mineral-rich deposits, creating a landscape that appears utterly alien. Dallol is renowned for its extraordinary colors, brilliant yellows, oranges, greens, and whites, which are the result of sulfur, iron oxides, salt, and other minerals crystallizing around hot springs and geysers. The ground itself is often unstable, a thin crust overlying superheated, acidic water. The pools of water are highly acidic, some with pH values close to 0, capable of corroding metal and causing severe chemical burns. Despite its extreme conditions, scientists are intrigued by Dallol as a potential analog for early Earth environments, or even for conditions that might exist on other planets or moons. Studying Dallol helps us understand how life might persist in the most challenging niches. Visiting Dallol is an undertaking fraught with risk, requiring experienced guides and careful navigation. #1 Death Road, North Yungas Road, Bolivia. Our final destination on this tour of Earth's most dangerous places is a man-made peril, a notorious stretch of highway carved into the mountains of Bolivia, the North Yungas Road, more infamously known as El Camino de la Muerte, or Death Road. This winding, treacherous route connects the Bolivian capital, La Paz, with the town of Coroico in the Yungas rainforest region, descending nearly 12,000 feet, or 3,600 meters, over its roughly 40-mile or 64-kilometer length. Its reputation is well-earned with a grim history of countless accidents. The road surface is mostly unpaved, consisting of loose gravel and dirt, which becomes incredibly slippery and unstable, especially during the rainy season when fog and waterfalls can further obscure visibility and erode the track. Historically, it was estimated that several hundred people lost their lives on Death Road each year, with buses and trucks frequently plunging into the ravines below. While a newer, safer paved highway has now bypassed much of the old route, significantly reducing commercial traffic, the original Death Road has found a new, albeit still dangerous, lease of life as a popular destination for thrill-seeking mountain bikers and adventure tourists. Even for cyclists, the risks remain substantial. Death Road stands as a chilling testament to the dangers of human engineering in extreme environments. Our journey through Earth's most dangerous places comes to an end. From the fiercely guarded shores of North Sentinel Island to the treacherous twists of Bolivia's Death Road, we have witnessed environments that push the boundaries of survival. These locations, each unique in its specific threat, remind us of the vast spectrum of conditions our planet can present. These are not destinations for the casual tourist, they are realms that demand respect, caution, and often, a profound understanding of the risks involved. Some are best left entirely undisturbed, their isolation a key to their preservation or the survival of unique cultures. Others attract the daring, the scientific, or those who, by necessity, must navigate their challenges. Which of these places would you never visit, or would you dare them all? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the extreme. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insane top 10s. Follow us on TikTok for more cool content. You can find us at the link below.